If you've ever wanted to learn how to DJ but thought you needed decks, mixers, or a ton of cash, Virtual DJ changes the whole game. With over 100 million downloads, Virtual DJ is 100% free, works on even Windows 7, and today, I'll teach you how to DJ with zero gear and zero money spent. Hey there, I'm Young Simba, and I turn music lovers into DJs. No fancy hardware, just a love for music, and some Virtual DJ hacks. In this tutorial, some of the things we will be covering include loading and playing tracks on your virtual decks, seamlessly blending beats, and pulling off pro transitions using this DJing cheat code. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to mix songs easily using just your laptop or desktop.
It's not enough.
Let's start by getting Virtual DJ installed. To download the software, go to virtualdj.com. I'll link this in the description. Now click on Download. Choose your OS and save the installer. After the installer is done downloading, open it. And when prompted, agree to the license, then choose Install instead of Advanced. This simplifies the interface so you're not overwhelmed. Now let's open it and break down how it works. Virtual DJ has 4 layouts which can be accessed from this layout dropdown. By default, it's set to Starter, but today we're switching to Pro Mode, mainly because Pro Mode unlocks all features in one view. I know this looks intimidating, but learning it now means you won't have to relearn later after advancing your skills. And today we'll focus only on the essentials, so it will be very easy to understand. Let's start by finding your music through the browser panel. This panel is divided into 3 sections. We have the folder list, which offers all the basic drives and folders from your computer, some dedicated Virtual DJ folders, and some popular third-party software folders. Here is an example of how it works. Assuming your music is on your desktop. To access it, simply click on Local Music. From the drop-down, select Desktop. From here, you should be able to see your music folder. Upon clicking your music folder, songs will be displayed on the file list, which shows all audio and video files from the selected folder. It also shows your song information like BPM and keys, but we'll get to that later in the video when we discuss harmonic mixing. Lastly, we have the side view. It provides access to the side lists and the sampler, which basically houses your sound effects. Moving on. These are your decks, where you load your tracks by simply dragging and dropping them from your file list. Each deck has a color-coded waveform showing the song's structure, blue for deck 1 and red for deck 2. The waveforms move along as you play the music, and later in the video we will look at how to use these waveforms to help you time your transitions. Below the decks you can find the playback controls. We have the play-pause button, which starts or stops the loaded song. The cue button, which jumps the track back to your saved cue point. And finally, we have the sync button, which is very important. This button matches the BPM of both decks instantly, making it smoother to transition between songs. I'll show you how to use it later in the video. At the center of it all, we have the mixer panel. The mixer panel offers a variety of different mixing tools depending on the tabs chosen. Today, we will concentrate on the basics and only cover the audio panel. The audio panel provides the basic tools required for mixing. We have the 2-volume faders for deck 1 and deck 2, the 3-band EQ, which controls your high, mid, and low equalizer bands. We'll look at this in detail later in the video. And finally, we have the crossfader bar, which acts like a volume slider, meaning that if the crossfader is at the far left side, only the left deck will be audible in the master output. If I start moving the crossfader to the right, the volume of the song on deck 1 will slowly fade away, while the volume of deck 2 gradually increases.
all night, all night. Never been too impressed with the look in your eye.
But that's just the tip of the iceberg. If you want to perfect your DJ transitions, you need to be familiar with something called harmonic mixing. Ever heard a DJ transition that felt off? That's likely a key clash, and harmonic mixing fixes this by blending tracks in compatible musical keys. Before we look at how to use it, let's first set up Virtual DJ to make this easier. Let's start by adding the columns we need. From the file list, right-click the top bar and enable the following columns: BPM, key, and key difference. This will show all the song information we need. Now press Ctrl+A to select all your songs. Once they're highlighted, right-click any track, go to the Batch option in the menu, and select Analyze for BPM. This scans your entire library for BPM, keys, and other metadata. The default key display on Virtual DJ is musical, which can be a bit confusing, so let's switch to the DJ-friendly Camelot wheel system. To do this, click the gear icon in the top right corner to open Settings. In the Settings window, go to the Options tab. Type Key Display into the search bar and change the key display to harmonic. Now your keys will be displayed using these colorful numbers, which you will notice looks more like the keys on the Camelot wheel. This is the Camelot wheel, your cheat code for flawless transitions. And here's how it works. Each key has a code like 8A or 5B. If you want to mix in key, just imagine a T sign. For example, if your current song has a key of 2A, then you can mix a track that has a key of 2A, 3A, 1A, and 2B. But that might be a lot to remember. That's why you need the key difference column, which does the math for you. Let me explain. Once you load a track, the key difference column shows how compatible other songs are. Values range from 0 to 6. If a song has the number 0 next to it, it means the keys are perfectly compatible. If it's 1 to 3, then it indicates minor adjustments may be needed but still sound good. And 4 to 6 suggests that mixing these songs might not sound as smooth. Now that your library is all set up, let's look at how to find the perfect songs to mix between. Start by loading any song as your opening track. You'll see the waveform appear, along with its BPM and Camelot key code. To find a compatible song to mix next, first sort your library by BPM. To do this, click the BPM column header at the top of the file list. This rearranges all songs from slowest to fastest. This makes it easier to find another song with a similar speed for seamless mixing. Now click the Key Difference column header. This reorders your tracks yet again, but this time by key compatibility and BPM. Remember what we said about harmonic mixing? If the key difference is 0 or between 1 and 3, you can mix the two together. But stay away from 4, 5, and 6. For our next song, let's pick a song with a key difference of 0 and the same BPM. This ensures both tracks are perfectly matched in tempo and key. Now that we have our two perfectly matched songs, let's look at how to transition between them. Before I break it down for you, let's simplify the equalizer knobs for better vocal control. Click on the EQ Mode button from the mixer panel and change the mode to EZ Remix. This replaces the traditional EQ knobs with stems. Now, the three equalizer knobs control vocals, instruments, and beats. With EZ Remix mode, you can isolate or mute parts of a song. For example, lowering the vocals knob removes singing without affecting the rest of the song.
All night, UK, all night,
Okay.
all night,
All night,
all night,
all night, all night, all night. I don't stop, I don't sleep.
all night.
Now that your EQs are set up, press the play button to start your first song. Now identify your transition point. This is where you'll introduce the next song. A good transition point would be at the end of a verse, chorus, or a natural dip in energy. While you wait for the transition point, to avoid vocal clashes, pull Deck 2's vocals knob all the way down. Now Deck 2 will only play the instrumentals in beat. Now look at the waveforms. The moving vertical lines are known as beat grids, and they show the song's rhythm. Your goal is to start Deck 2 at the right time so its beat grids align with Deck 1's. When you're ready, start Deck 2 when Deck 1 reaches your transition point.
All night. All night.
With both tracks playing, gradually lower Deck 1's instruments knob. This swaps the instruments of your incoming song with the outgoing song.
All night.
When ready to fully switch to Deck 2, you can simultaneously slide the crossfader to Deck 2 and raise its vocals gradually.
All night.
If you want to record your mix to review or share later, you can do so from the Mixer section under the Master tab. Right above the crossfader, click File. This opens the Record section, where you'll set up your audio or video recording. Now select your preferred format from this dropdown. Use WAV for studio quality audio or MP3 to save space. If you're recording video mixes, pick MP4 or AVI. Click this folder icon to choose where your mixes save, along with a name for your recording. When that's set, hit the Record button and it will start recording when you start playing. When your mix ends, click the Record button again to stop recording and your file will be saved automatically to the location you chose. Once again, my name is Young Simba and I make virtual DJ tutorials. If this video helped you out, give us a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments below.